Hello everyone! Sorry about that. My iPad accidentally shut down a bit. I need to fix that. Hi everyone! But hi. Um uh Thanks for coming along to my drawing stream. So today, as you can see, I'm gonna be drawing Akai Hato and Hachima. So I'm gonna try and focus on doing the line art today and getting that done. That sort of thing. So I hope you enjoy while I draw. So today was a good day. I got quite a lot of work done. Um and how else do I put it? I got quite a lot of work done. I I did some I practiced some things as well, like I went out for a walk. Whoops. Sorry. I went out for a walk. I drew a bit for my homework too. And then I had some lunch. So, yeah, that's been has been what was on my agenda too. And this weekend's going to be interesting as well cuz this weekend's going to be interesting as well cuz um I have a holiday that's coming up. I can't remember I can't remember what holiday it is, but yeah, it's gonna be a lot of time for me to just get my stuff sorted before I get my work sorted before I head back for another busy school week. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff done today, so I'm proud of myself for that. That whoops thing you heard earlier, I was trying to again, I was trying to tilt my iPhone down so that, my avatar would respond to my facial movements better, but then it accidentally fell out of its stand, so I had to place it back in place. So that was why that happened. It's back in place though, as you can see. Yeah, a holiday does sound nice. I feel like it'll just be a good time for me to how do I put this? It would be a good time for me to just get my get my homework sorted, get myself sorted, get my affairs all done, and then I go back into the week swinging. That's all there is to it. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a day, but you know what? You can do a lot in a day. So yeah. I'll be honest though, I'm not feeling 100% today. I'm not feeling super happy today. I know the onus on a lot of content creators is that they're expected to act happy and chipper all the time, and I try my best to act that way too, but in reality, I'm not feeling terribly happy today, you know? I'm not quite sure why. Um well, actually I do know why, but I don't know if I really want to discuss it a lot at length. It's something that's come up for me time and again, and I it's been a big source of a lot of my sadness, I think. But I don't really like talking about it much either, because I just don't like the thought of stressing out people in my circle, and just the thought of being, talked about when I become more transparent about my feelings. Uh, it's I don't like being talked about, talked about in a mean way when I try to be more transparent about how I feel about certain things. I recognize that it's okay for me to not be happy all the time, and that it's a natural part of being human or a cactus fairy to just not feel super great. but, how do I put this? I know it's a natural part of, like, being human, but at the same time, it's, you know, it can be kind of, it's kind of rough when you're actually going through it, you know? You know, intrinsically, I understand that, you know, when people kind of shit talk me, when I'm being kind of sad and, you know, open about my feelings on certain issues, I know intrinsically that they really aren't worth my time and that they aren't that great people to begin with. At the same time, you know, it still hurts. It still hurts to be talked about in that sort of way. This isn't recent, by the way. I just want to make this clear. This isn't anything recent. This is just me mulling over, you know, feeling some old feelings. But, you know, it hurts to be. Still, it hurts to have been talked that way, and it's definitely changed the way I've, you know, thought about myself and about others too. So I guess I'm going to go into a, you know, a bit of a storytelling, a bit of a, for lack of a better term, I guess, story time. A bit of story time regarding this. So, I mean, I don't know how many of you know this. I'm probably, since most of you are, you know, people have, I'm assuming people who have followed me and my artwork for a while. You know that I was in the Fire Emblem fandom for I was in the Fire Emblem fandom for about over a year or so. And you know, I fairly recently said that I was no longer going to produce like Three Houses content because of the experiences the experiences I had there. You know, that was why I didn't want to produce any more content for it. So I think today I think I'm just going to um I think today I'm just it's really hard to get it out, but today I think I need to talk about those experiences because they're coming up for me again. I don't know why, but I can't. But I feel like, you know, I just I don't feel very. I don't feel very. You know, it's just it's been something that's affected me a lot in the way I've interacted with other people. So I guess I'll just go into that now. Um. So, you know, I had a pretty active side account in the fandom, you know, where I talked a lot about Edelgard and stuff, and talked a lot about talked a lot about like the artwork I did or headcanons I made or stuff like that. And you know, there sometimes I really miss that experience of having like, you know, a dedicated space where I could just talk about the game specifically and talk about what I liked about it and stuff. I kind of miss that, but at the same time, the reason why I did miss that, but I don't really miss, you know, whenever I had to like defend myself for, I don't know, I guess I'll just outright say it, for liking Adeleth or whatever. It sounds stupid because it's like it's a popular ship, or you know, it was a popular ship in the fandom and stuff. But at the same time, like, you know, I my I I have been harassed for like liking it, and I was I was talked about behind my back for, just saying, um, please stop harassing people who like it, like, because, or, making bad assumptions about people who like it. It's, and, it was talked about behind my back for that. I was called, you know, I was called a guilt tripper. I was called, you know, someone who was just pretending to be oppressed, someone who was, um, someone who wanted to act like I was oppressed, someone who, was just making a whole scene out of nothing, when to me it really did not feel like nothing. I didn't like being, made fun of for something that I found value in. I didn't like being shit talked or being belittled for something, for, a pretty innocent pairing that I found value in. It sounds stupid. I know it sounds, I know it sounds really silly. It's, it sounded really silly. It sounded really, it sounds like I'm overreacting, but, at the time, it meant a lot to me. It meant a lot to me, so it just made me really sad to see, like, other people say such mean things about people who liked the pairing. I just didn't want to be treated that way. It's stupid, but I wanted, I didn't want to be looked down upon for liking a ship about two women in love. Just because, it was a self-insert ship, or because, pre-skip, pre-time skip, which isn't the version of the ship I ship. Byleth is a teacher, and Edelgard is a student. And so, like, naturally there's this kind of fandom assumption that if you shipped any ship with any student Byleth ship, even post-skip, like when they were both adults and they were no longer teacher and student, you were a groomer. You were enabling grooming, and that's not what that's something that's something I would never write about or never, talk about in something I would never write about or never glamorize in fiction. That's not why I liked Edelef to begin with, but there was this whole assumption in one particular side of the fandom that liking it made you kind of disgusting, made you like someone who, fetishized fetishized grooming or whatever. And, those assumptions, or the assumptions that, stuff like, I don't know, Edelef was a ship made for, I don't know, primarily targeted at, lecherous male otaku, because it was between the player character and the main female lord of the game. And because of, some kind of romantic dialogue in Crimson Flower, where, I don't know, I'm kind of, my thoughts are kind of wandering at the moment, but, the point is, I was, I was treated, I was talked shit, I was shit talked behind my back for what I shipped. Seeing, and, there were a lot of people who said some pretty mean things about me or my friends because of this one ship. And, you know, to see them not really get, you know, kind of just get away with it, really, and not really be put to task for what they did, or, you know, held accountable for what they did to me and to other people as well, like harassing them and stuff like that, is frustrating and really upsetting for me. I have to see, you know, on my timeline, I have to see people who have harassed me or other people like me getting retweeted and stuff, and I just have to say nothing and smile and pretend nothing's. And pretend like nothing's wrong. Pretend that everything's, you know, everything's fine. When in reality, I'm not, you know, it's frustrating. It's actually upsetting for me. Like, you know, I can't look at certain kinds of Fire Emblem content anymore without getting anxious. I've become hyper vigilant in a lot of online spaces because I'm scared about who's going to harass me next. For if they, you know, uncover that, you know, I drew Edeleth, that I still like Edeleth. Like, I'm scared about who's going to harass me next. I don't want that to I don't want that to happen to me again. I really don't want to. I really don't want to I really don't want to make enemies out of anyone over this sort of stuff. Because, you know, in a couple of years, it's not going to matter. It's really not. I never really wanted to make enemies or, like, have people assume the worst about me over this stuff. But yeah, it really damaged a lot of my self-worth. I was very close to doing a lot of pretty horrifying and sad stuff to myself if, you know. If I hadn't, you know, taken a step back and tried to you know, stay away from way more from social media like Twitter and whatnot. I'm scared of the thought of what I might have done to myself. But yeah, the fandom was a really bad place. It still is from the looks of it. I get kind of scared, you know, looking at who's active, who's coming into it and stuff, and seeing how kind of, you know, mean and cruel everyone, a lot of people are there. Especially a lot of, like, the younger people, too. Like, I just wish they have a little more empathy. And I guess that's why I just don't really produce Fire Emblem content anymore. Because it's just, you know, I don't want to be in that kind of environment anymore. It's stressful. I have, I should just say this. I have, blocked them. I've made a big effort to, block them and mute them on my private. But, you know, that's kind of why I'm hyper vigilant in the first place. To, you know, well, to just, that's why I'm hyper vigilant in the first place. To just, make sure, I don't get these people in my spaces again. And I don't really get bothered about this stuff as much as I used to, you know? But, yeah, maybe I should start being more, maybe I should start being more proactive about this on my public as well. Anyway, I'm sorry I've been such a downer. Been such a downer of this topic. This isn't, I don't really like going over this again, but I just it's hard. I just wish I didn't have the experiences I did. I wish I, couldn't. I wish it could have been behaved a bit differently or something like that. I don't know. Because there are times when I do miss being in those kind of spaces. I do miss, being in an active space where I could just talk to people and write stories and stuff, But there's nothing more I can do now. I just gotta look to the future and focus on what I can do now. So I guess I'll take that in stride. I'll take the lessons I learned from being in that community and apply them to my future endeavors. That's all. I guess that's, best thing anyone can do when they're faced with these sorts of situations. I am a little bit sad today, but I'll be honest, on a more positive note, this stuff has been happening to me, a lot less than it has been before. I've been, making good efforts to stay in a space of people who do care about me and who do, love me for what I do. And then I've also been, making efforts to produce things for myself instead of for other people too. And I've noticed that, because of doing those things, because of limiting my time on social media and, going on walks and making sure to stay in touch with loved ones and stuff like that, I've been, improving more emotionally. Like, I've, I've, been, I've been improving a lot, and I hope I can continue to improve. I've been working on a lot of exciting projects too. Actually, one interesting thing, one interesting thing is that I'm very nearly at the end of a rather big project I've been working on, and kind of at the tail end of it. And so I'm really excited to like get it done, because I hope that, if it amounts to something, it'll be big for me. I can't say what it is exactly, because I think it's against the contest rules for me to say what it is exactly. All I can say is that it's a contest, since I just mentioned that. Yeah. So I'm excited about I'm really excited about where that will be going. Like, coloring, and I'm in just the last bits of lighting and coloring and stuff, so I'm really excited to see where that will go. Yeah. gonna be super cool. But sadly, I can't really say anything more about that. And I'm really, annoyed that I can't post previews or something like that because I think it's against the rules. Because I want to, I really want to, um, I really want to draw, I really want to show what I've been working on and how hard I've been working on it, but it's just like not showing up. Also, Gigi, congrats on getting a tablet. I hope it works out for you. And I'd like to see what you'd be able to create with your tablet. Super excited about that. You're making a big step forward as an artist, and that's really nice. In other good news, I recently visited the this one Japanese supermarket nearby where I currently live. They've got a lot of really they've got a real not a lot of really nice food. I'd had some delicious onigiri from the market. It was one seafood salad onigiri and one um one what is it? One salmon onigiri. They're both delicious. I don't know, Gigi. I'm not sure if the link will work if you post it in the chat. But yeah, it was really nice, and I also tried this one kind of candy from Glico called the I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's the ones that look like bamboo shoots. I'm trying to remember. I think it's takenoko no hoshi, something like that. And I've had like the sister chocolate, kinoko no hoshi before. And they are really nice, but I have to say it, but takenoko no hoshi are even better. They're like, because they have more chocolate on the top, they just have like a better kind of crunch. And so like, if you like candies like Pocky or chocolate biscuits, that sort of thing, you'll definitely like those. So I definitely recommend checking them out if you haven't seen if you're interested in like eating Japanese candy or something like that. Yeah. So what they mean in Japanese are like the bamboo shoot planet or the mushroom planet. So that's why they're called that, and they're really nice. They're really nice. I recommend them. Wholehearted cactus fairy recommendation. Yay! All right. Let me just fix Hachama's ribbon. I mean, Hato's ribbon. God, I'm getting them mixed up. That's not good. So tomorrow's going to be a big day tomorrow for me. Valentine's Day aside, there's the concert tomorrow, which the karaoke concert, which I'm really excited about. Um, and there's also the what is it? The there's the concert, but then I also have like a lot of cleaning activities to do too, because like Sunday is when I usually do a lot of my cleaning. Like I wash my bed sheets, wash my clothes, clean my room, uh, take out the trash, that sort of thing. So I try to keep everything spick and span so that I can, my room can handle another week of me, trashing, me kind of slowly making it messy because of school reasons. Yeah. Also, I deal with the trash on Sundays too, because trash on Mondays is normally when, I have to, Monday is when I normally have to, take the trash out. Yeah. Now let me just, take this off, and, oh, Hachama. Ah, Gigi, yeah, these two, the kind of more nightmarish of these two girls is Hachama. I wouldn't say she's yandere so much as just kind of completely off the walls bonkers. Hachama is just plain weird. She's kind of the kind of girl who like goes and orders a well, she actually did this, but like she goes and orders tarantulas and stuff and then eats them live on a stream. Or she makes kind of like how to basic-esque cooking videos for her audience's amusement. She's super funny like that. I love her. And Akai Hato is the girl on the left. They're kind of the two different they're kind of two different character they're two different characters inhabiting the same VTuber, really. Like two different kinds. So like Akai Hato is more calm and gentle and stuff, and her streams are very relaxed. Whereas Hachima is just plain nuts. So I'm kind of drawing this picture to celebrate Hachima's Hato's million subscribers, but also because like she just concluded this saga between the two different characters embodying the channel, Hato and Hachima. So I wanted to draw this pic to kind of commemorate that, because what went down was like pretty well done. Like she's a really good storyteller. She's a really good storyteller. You really got to hand it to her. Okay is very subjective. Hachima. If you see her channel, if you see her videos, you'll kind of understand what I mean when I say that. She's kind of, well, I think the best way I could describe her is just off the wall. Off the wall. That's the best way I think you can describe Hachima. Let me see if, hold on, let me just add this here. Let me just edit this here. No, I think that's fairly accurate. I think that's fairly accurate with Hachima. That's a pretty accurate, accurate way of describing her. Yeah, basically. Let me see what happens if I correct the line width and yeah, this looks better, I think. Maybe I could turn it. Yeah, this I think looks good. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rasterize this and we'll go from there. Because when I rasterize this, I am able to fill in the blank spots like so. When I don't rasterize this, when it's in a, how do I put this? When this is all a vector and stuff, it's hard. You can't really fill in anything, which is sad and bad. Ooh. Oops. I'll probably need to fix the proportions of this drawing, later. Because, looking at it right now, I'm seeing that Hachima, the hand right here doesn't look terribly proportional. I might need to just, hold on. Let me just get a loop on this. No, the drooly streams, I think, for here, the drool looks fine to me, like, in the drawing. I feel like the issue is more the hands, so I'm trying to fix that right now. Ugh, I have to draw hands. It's so stressful just having to draw a hand. Like, you have to draw fingers. And an arm. And a thumb. And palms. But, part of being a artist part of being an artist is learning how to tolerate hands. So, better now than ever, I guess. Yeah, with Hachima, I wouldn't be surprised if, that kind of personality she came up with was made as a way to vent her boredom down in Australia and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if that were the case, and why she's now bringing back and why she's now bringing Akai Hato back is because that sort of chapter in her life is over now. So she's trying something so she's now trying to do something new with both the Hachama personality that gained her the notoriety that she did and the Akai Hato persona that she started with. It's gonna be interesting. With the way I drew hands, I feel like it's just, I feel like the best way I could say it is just like practice and, studying from life. I did a lot of life drawing classes when I was I've done a lot of life drawing classes, so I have some semblance of how the human body works, about how hands work. Though obviously, like as you can see from the ways the hands are drawn here, I still have I'll probably need to do some corrections and stuff like that. I still have a ways to go with learning hands completely. Yeah. Let's draw this here. Now I'm thinking about Hachima's cover of Country Road by John Denver. It certainly is something. It's kind of sweet, though, because she released the cover around the time she was heading back to Japan from Australia. So, yeah, it was kind of really sweet at the same time of it being, you know, Hachama. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. Hajima is actually pretty good at speaking English. You know, if you see her stream with Nina Mai Inani, she's, you know, she's getting really good at it. She's really earning her place as a member of Hololive English Generation Zero. She's good. You can hear a bit of an Australian accent coming through of her too, which is kind of funny, given, you know, she's spent quite a bit of time over there. Also, her cover of The Shape of You rules. Hi, Remy! Thanks for coming over to the drawing stream. I'm just drawing everyone's favorite weird virtual YouTuber, Akaihato / Hachama. So that's kind of what's happening right now. Probably fix all of this when I can pull up a proper reference of Hachama. Actually, let me just do that right now. Boink. And hope to God my Google search is, you know, not gonna curse me or something like that. Alright, so here's Hato. So first things first, she doesn't have this. With FGO, I actually haven't been playing FGO as much recently. I've been meaning to get back into it because, like, the Lost Belts are coming out and I want to read the Lost Belts, but, like, at the same time, I'm just like, ugh, there's so much reading I have to do. I have to catch up on so much. Like, oh god, what was it? I have to catch up on, Shimausa, on Salem, on Anastasia, on Gottdämmerung, and on Lost Belt 3, Chin. There's so much I need to do, and I'm just like, oh, I can't be bothered. I've you know, I've already rolled Summer Nero, so I'm probably just not gonna touch the game until, I don't know, Mother Harlot comes out, which is, we still don't know when that is, because she hasn't even been released in, JP yet, which is, you know, sad to think about, considering she's been data mined. Where are you, Mother Harlot? Hi T, thanks for coming over to the stream. I'm sorry about, like, you know, it's just, yeah, I guess we're both in the same boat here, just, like, being like, guess we're both not, guess we're not, I guess we're not getting past on Salem. Yeah, I heard about the Valentine's event though. I heard about the Valentine's event, and I'm really happy about the fully voiced stuff. I can only imagine like what it's like to experience that in the English server compared to like the you know, in the English server for the first time, like just hearing all the really gorgeous voice acting, because FGO really does have like an all-star cast of voice actors and stuff behind behind the game. It's just like super cool to it's super cool to see. All right, let me just fix Hachima's blouse a bit, because she's got more frills over here. Wait, hold on. Why is the screen freezing? Is the screen freezing? Oh, come on, man. All right. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, I think I know why the screen is freezing. Hold on. I think it's because my mirroring program stopped mirroring again. So hold on with me for a second. Ah. Hold on. Hold on. Come on, screen mirroring, work. I don't ask much. Ooh. Come on. It's just, you know, let me see. Let me just try this again. Because I did make a little more progress on the drawing. Reflector 3, come on. Now I gotta connect my drawing pad over here. Come on. Why is it buffering? When it buffers, I suffer. Don't buffer. Don't do that. That's mean. Don't do that. Remy, are you doing okay? Are you doing okay, Remy? Alright, let me just try this again. It is a green, blah. I don't understand. Oh, well, we've got the mirroring thing again. So shortly, I should be able to show the new progress. Are you okay, Remy? Are you okay, Remy? Passing voice minus 2039. I've been struck by, I've been hit by, what's going on? What's going on? Awa? It should be working again. Yay! It's working! There you go. There you go. Can you see it again? Can you see what I'm drawing again? Yay! It's working! Oh, after the AU Bang thing. Yeah, I can imagine. I remember when I, like, finished my, my own, Big Bang fic for another, Big Bang I did, and I remember feeling very similarly kind of, brain warped. What is the best way of putting this? Brain warped, brain sleepy, tired? I don't know. Yay! Okay, cool. Yes, everything is working again. Woo! No, I didn't, but you know, it was also the longest. No, it was also kind of like the longest fic I ever worked on, and I did postpone most of it until like the last month of the bang or something. So it was really stressful to get finished. But man, I can't imagine how tired you must feel to get most of it done in like a day. Please, please have a rest, Remy. You worked so hard. Ooh. All I can say is I wish I could give you a hug right now, Remy. I can't imagine how pooped you are. Or as they say in the UK, knackered. Oh fuck, I forgot I was supposed to finish this kind of thingy. This ribbon thingy. Well, I don't really say knackered all the time. Most of the time I just say I'm pooped or I'm tired or something like that, like most people do. I don't even recall that most of my friends back in the UK even said like knackered. I think that's more of an older thing British people say, I guess. Ugh. That's really good to hear, Astria. That's a good thing. That's a really good thing that you're, having fun with doing art and stuff. That's important. That's very important of being a artist, being an artist. If you know how to just doodle idly and to learn to just have fun with the process versus trying to focus on making the final product as perfect as possible, then, art's going to be a lot more fun for you. So I'm glad to hear that's happening. Oh, great. My avatar is not working again. I don't get why this is happening to me. It's just like, maybe my phone's just like, today I will curse Mado and her avatar. Maybe the bad food opinions curse is continuing on. Gonna need to get this looked into again. Alright. Let me just fix this and this. Alright, the bad food opinion. If you want to know what the bad food opinion was, the one in question was that I don't think fruit belongs in desserts. Now, I have exceptions. I mentioned this yesterday. I have exceptions like Victoria sponge cake and white chocolate raspberry. Raspberry and white chocolate. But most of the time, fruit does not belong in desserts. Desserts are meant to be unhealthy, and fruit is healthy. Actually, I'm not, if I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm not too serious about this bad dessert opinion. I'm hypocritical because actually all right, I'm a hypocrite. I like fruit with meringues. All right, I'm a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite. Call me out on my hypocrisy. Call me out on my hypocrisy. Fruit and meringues are good. I just think pies are shit. I just think pies are bad. As a strudel, I will never understand why people like pies. The only good pie is a whoopie pie. Oh, you're gonna bake me into a pie? Huh? 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 I love savory stuff. I love macaroni and chips and fries and seafood. And I'll be honest, if I had to pick between the sweet flavored and savory flavored food, I'd probably go for savory food. Boston cream pie is like a cake. Boston cream pie is actually a cake. It's like everyone calls it a pie, but it's actually just like a golden cake with cream in the middle and chocolate frosting. That's what a Boston cream pie is. It's not actually a pie, it's a fake pie. It's like the white chocolate of pies, not actually a pie. Much like a whoopie pie, actually. Nothing that comes from the sea is edible? How dare you? No. No. Unless you're like allergic to seafood, in which case, I mean, you do you. But like seafood's so good. I love like fish and clams and I mean shrimp's okay, but most seafood's really good. Like I love sushi. What do you mean get it back in the sea? Seafood's great. How dare you? I guess it's because, you know, I was raised to eat a lot of seafood, though. So, I mean, I guess I can understand why some people are like, ew, seafood. I just really love seafood. I grew up with it, and I just, you know, grew up in a lot of seaside areas. So, like, seafood's been a big part of my life. So, naturally, I really love seafood. Yeah, paella is delicious, actually. Actually, this reminds me of a very funny story about like seafood and paella. Um, oh, now I just realized I drew Hachima's thingy. Her I've hatched on the wrong eye. Fuck it. Well, she can wear it on both eyes. I've seen her do it before, so it doesn't really matter in the end, I guess. So you know, one time I was going on a concert tour with my school around Spain. So we went to this one town and they served seafood paella, like ones of oysters and clams and stuff like that. And I really liked it, but like, you know, one of my concert mates was like, "Oh, can you know, I'm not sure whether I should have this, whether I should have this or not, because I'm not sure if I like seafood or not." And I was like, try it, it's really good. And then she tried it and she was like screaming internally because of how much she hated the taste. I don't know. When you talked about paella and hating seafood, it reminded me a bit of that. Just thought I'd share that a bit. Actually, another story I have from around that time was when we went into another town, and you know after we had the concert, as thanks, they brought us a whole box of like freshly made cherries, and they were like freshly picked. They were like super sour and stuff, like the best kind of cherries. So, you know, I picked off some of the cherries and I had some, and then I noticed that like one of the cherries after you know, I bit it open had a maggot in it. And so, you know what I did when I saw the cherry? The maggot in the cherry? I ate the maggot. I ate the maggot! To be fair, it was pretty nice. kind of meaty. Yum, 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 yum. Honestly, in all seriousness though, more people should eat bugs. Here's my next bad food opinion. More people should eat bugs. Cause like, bugs contain a lot of mineral vitamins and minerals and stuff like that. And they're like the food of the future. Like, salted bugs, like salted woodlice. I had them once, like in our school was like doing a feature on like edible my middle school was doing a feature on like edible bugs and stuff as like the food of the future. And so I was interested in trying that out. So I ate like I ate a lot of I ate like these woodlice with like salted woodlice, and they were really good. They were just like little crisps. I genuinely believe that eating insects should be a part of everyone's diet. Like, they're great. Not just for food scarcity reasons, but as you also said, like, because like they're filled with iron and stuff. That's another thing. So they're like pretty nutritious too. So they're delicious and nutritious. They're like healthy crisps made out of insects. Delicious. Yum. I mean, I know woodlice are like crustaceans and stuff, but um uh but they're still kind of bugs. They're still kind of bugs. Like, I know they're not insects, but they're bugs in like the creepy crawly sense, yeah? So they count, right? Yeah, I know my I know my avatar is petrified again, and I'm kind of given up fighting it. Well, actually, you know what? I'll give it one more shot. I'm gonna need to probably oh, we're connected again. We're connected again. Woo! But yeah. I'll probably hmm hmm. I'll probably need to. Yeah, have it back. But yeah, turning it off and back on. Turns out that's how most things turns out that's how to fix most things. Truer words have never been said in the IT lab. I'm interested in trying snake wine, actually. I mean, if it's like an endangered snake, maybe not, but I'm curious. What does it taste like? And mosquito burgers sound interesting too. Like, as long as the mosquitoes aren't infected with anything, I'd be pretty interested in trying it. I say as I'm drawing a notorious insect eater. What else should I be drawing on her? No, I suppose I should put a little ribbon right here. Boop. Yeah, most meat does taste like chicken. I've tried alligator before. Like another time, my school did like a kind of, esoteric, I guess, meat day. And they brought in like ostrich and stuff like that and crocodile and whatnot. And I tried crocodile and it really does just taste like chicken. So maybe we should like, focus our efforts with like eating other meat towards eating other animals. And also maybe we should also eat less red meat because that's not great for the environment. Even though I like red meat. Hmm. Alligator. Well, I'm gonna quickly outline. I'm gonna quickly outline this drawing and weight the lines of these drawings, and then I think I'll call the stream here. Because my computer's starting to run out of battery. Like we're talking about, it's on 30% now. My laptop, and B, I mean, yeah, B. I really wanted to get the line art. Really want to get the line art out of the way, anyways. Hmm. What do rats even taste like? I see you talking about like substituting chicken for rats. What do they taste like? I'm genuinely curious. Let me guess. Do they also taste like chicken? Do they also taste like chicken? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so they do taste like chicken. Okay, good to know. It's interesting to know how many, meats are just like, well, they just taste like chicken, like including frogs and stuff too. Yeah, that's a popular one that gets mentioned as, oh, it tastes just like chicken. Really does. When I was little, I went over to Paris and I had frog's legs once, and again, they also really just tasted like chicken. Maybe we should just like eat those things instead of like, you know, mass farming chickens or whatever. I don't know. I'd be up for trying like a lot of different animals and stuff. That'd be interesting. Yeah, chicken is pretty bland by default. I agree. But like you can season it with stuff. So I think that's what makes it so versatile as a meat. Like it's nice fried, it's nice with all sorts of different seasoning. That sort of thing. Yeah. Mado's arc. I only eat two of every animal. Yep, basically. Animals that I will eat eventually. I'm assuming that maybe everything becomes a conversation about food here. It really does. Even when I'm not on stream and stuff, somehow when I'm in a good mood, the conversation will always divert to food. I think that's how much I just love food and talking about it. It's an easy, conversation to talk about because everyone eats food. Everyone likes food. And everyone has different tastes in food, so you can get a lot about different people's character through the foods they like or dislike and stuff, or where they're from, stuff like that, through like what tastes they like, that sort of thing. So let me just add some weight to this ribbon. All right, and I think that's where I'm going to leave it I feel like that's where I'm going to leave the drawing here. So I'm going to put this aside. And yeah. Thank you for coming along to the drawing stream. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the really kind words, too, when I was having that little low moment in the beginning. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. You know, I hope I can just continue to get better and better and stuff. And I can just, you know, have a good time. Oh, crap. I just noticed that that my display froze up again. So I'll show you the final image while we still can. Hold on. Come on, mirror. Do 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 do. And fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is the image this is where I, this is the image. This is the final image as it stands. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. So yeah, that's what I managed to get done today. Thank you for attending, and thank you for talking with me. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to the concert tomorrow. Woo! Let's get it going. Woo! Anyways, thanks so much. Bye-bye now. Bye.